Nope.
We're going to stretch. Racquetball is the it game at the moment. We found a college student that is the best out of the best when it comes to popularity sports.
And we have sent a former college student to go check it out. Ever so sporty Ashley Williams is now done stretching and ready for a quick lesson.
We're stretching.
Did you get in a good stretch? Because Tina and Julian are stretching.
Here's the thing. I want you guys in this moment, before we get to Annie, I want you guys to do what I was doing. I want you to do this.
Okay.
Because you're going to realize pretty quickly how good it feels. Well, you were talking a little smack, Tina, like what kind of stretch is that? I'm telling you right now, this is what you're going to want to do if you ever want to feel good. Exactly. Wash it out, girl. Wash it out. That's just one of many warm-ups for Racquetball Annie. Annie, guys, goes to UOP. She's a senior here at UOP, and she's incredible. She is the #1 collegiate racquetball athlete, well, of course, on the women's side, and she's representing not only UOP, but USA as well. So we wanted to come hang out with her and talk about her 2 consecutive championships. Now, before we get to Annie, I want to bring in Mike, the media relations director. Mike, to have someone such as Annie representing UOP, and you get to say she is a student right here on this campus, what does that mean for you? But then also, what does that mean for the campus, for the school?
You know, it's amazing how many hidden gems there are on universities at Pacific and elsewhere too, and Annie just happens to be one of them. You know, we found out last year that she played, which was interesting in itself. It's not a real common sport, but to know that she won the national championship last year and repeated again this year, it's just something that we take a lot of pride in when our students excel in that manner.
Yeah, no, she's incredible. All right, Mike, thank you so much. We're going to interrupt her. We're going to give her a little knock and have her come on out. Come on out, Annie. We're going to actually come out here to have a conversation. High five. Good to see you. Yes, everybody, this is Annie Roberts, a.k.a. Racquetball Annie. I'm told you have picked up that nickname. Who gave you that nickname?
You know, it started in high school when I started competing a lot more, and my dad actually made me a website and kind of a way to fundraise and connect with sponsors and networking and stuff like that. So that's kind of how that came about on there.
So Racquetball Annie, so you're from Portland, but you've been playing since age 12. What do you credit for this level of success?
Oh yeah, I mean, it's got to be the coaches that supported me. Brian Anchetta was the first coach that I worked with in Portland. Along the way, when I started making the U.S. team, tons of people there. That's just racquetball is just an awesome community that always supports you, and yeah, just taught me how to work hard, how to train, and kind of all started from there.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, you know, I asked you so many questions off camera, but I'm like, how do you train for racquetball? What's the most important? Because obviously you want to be explosive when you're on the court, right?
Yeah, no, I think everyone has a little different style, a different way of doing it, but yeah, learning how to be explosive. Footwork is huge. Being able to make those adjustments quickly is good. So yeah, but I think just the consistency there and being able to be quick. Yeah.
And for you, do you have like a trick shot? What is like the one thing that you're good at and everyone knows you for that?
Oh, I think, well, a lot of people say it's my, you know, racket prep, early preparation to hit shots is good, and my footwork. I would say, you know, my shots, they're what they are. They're consistent, but I love a good backhand shot from the back of the court is good. That's my favorite.
And then for you to play on the pro tour as well, that's got to be cool to, you know, to represent USA as well.
Yeah, no, it's been a great experience. Representing the U.S. in pro stops or in international competition is such a blessing, such an honor. So yeah, that's been one of my favorite experiences for sure.
We're going to learn in just a few minutes here in the 8 o'clock hour how to play racquetball. But one thing we noticed, there's some tape. I know you didn't do this, but it's there anyway. But you guys are going to notice 3 pieces of tape on that front wall. That is for a reason. Someone did that, right? But tell me, those are kind of realistically the places where you want to aim the ball.
Yeah, those would be targets for probably drilling and stuff. That's how you hit the ball. They say down the line, get it to the back of the court. So yeah, those can be targets.
Oh my gosh, this is so cool. When's your next big tournament? Either locally or on a pro tour?
No, next big tournament is the USA Racquetball Junior Nationals in Pleasanton, California. So that'll be June, I believe, the weekend of the 26th. So yeah.
This is so cool. #1 collegiate athlete, guys, on the pro tour. There's some other accolades, but we'll get to those a little bit later. Tina, you mentioned earlier goggles. She brought me goggles. I did.
I cannot wait to see you
so we'll rock these.
play.
Put these on.
Yep.
Keeping it safe.
Now we're ready.
Oh, we're ready. Let me get my stretch back. You know, they were talking mess about that stretch, Annie. But now, every morning, this is going to be the new thing. It feels so good. All right, guys. I feel like we're about to be like in an aerobics class.
Well,
like,
you convinced
get
it, so now we're with
get
it.
Yeah.
And hit it. And 1 and 2 and go and get it.
Yes.
And go and go.